This is esports! You think esports? This is FTC!
Alright everybody, welcome back to Combo Breaker 2022. We are here for the top 48 of BlazBlue Central Fiction. I'm excited. I am Raph, and with me is Shay. What's up?
Yo, well, how's it going? I mean, there's so many good players. It's such a big bracket here at Combo Breaker, and it's already funneled all the way down to the top 48. Now, we're going to be doing the J side of the bracket, which is right now. But afterwards, they're going to be the other part of the top 48, which is the K bracket. So, in the meantime, we're just going to go and go right to the matches. Already sitting down is RukaSim99 and Jibca, aka XX_BloodShark69_XX.
Amazing. Amazing. It's so cool to see over 200 people in here for BlazBlue Central Fiction. And we're down to this point, but it's all these amazing online warriors finally coming out more since we've had such great netcode and so many great online tournaments. People have been stepping it up big time.
Yeah, for sure. And it's, you know, it's actually one of the bigger tournaments here at Combo Breaker, right? It's really, and the pool level is, like, the level play here at the pools is really deep. Not to say that I didn't get out of my pool because I'm not good enough or anything, but...
We'll just blame Rollback. All these people got to play.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like it's not jittery enough. I don't understand what's going on. It's too real.
I thought PlayStation would help with that, but we're getting into it. This first match, RukaSim with the Hakim and Jibca on the bullet. So it's always nice to see people with the specialists trying to run this character and make it work.
Yeah, I mean, both of these characters are somewhat rare in this version. Not as common as they used to be, but you know, both these players are already like really good specialists of this character. Especially, I think. XX_BloodShark69_XX. I watched them play a little bit earlier. Their bullet play is really solid. They are really good at managing the heat meter and using it when it's needed to be done.
All right, that's going to really play a big important to it if they can get out of the sequence. So OD to get in the snatch from the sky. That's going to help turn this around, get a nice little life lead.
Yeah, huge damage. Use the OD to like stop the time and see what's going on. Use the like anti-air command to punish.
Yeah, fight the hit with a lot of bar here. Would not be surprised if XX_BloodShark69XX finishes the job. Super's gonna do it, just not enough.
Not quite enough, but one hit will do it here, right?
There we go. Nice.
Once again, RukaSim99 not really, so far in that round was getting hit a lot by the double hit low. Probably just trying to jump out of it because fear of the command throw, right?
Yeah, that's true. And a lot of knowledge checks too. So like you mentioned, a rare character, it's like a Hogman player is gonna, what do I do specifically to deal with bullet? Okay, we can get a throw counter. That could be huge to turn the tide.
Yeah. Don't know if he read the overhead, but just threw him out of it. Another combo for Hakim in here.
Okay, nice.
Goes for a short reset, but all right, we'll just ignore that.
That's fine.
Level 2 heat. Yeah, level 2 heat.
Oh, gets the air confirm. He's going to get a nice little knockdown here. Has to respect a little bit of Hawkman's wake up. Those counters can pay off. But never mind.
Never mind, just goes in. Reset back to level 1. Yeah, back to the corner.
Yeah. We're going in for a next hit kill scenario. I mean, there's a burst. Instead, we use the overdrive for it. Oh, the air counter.
Air counter. What's the mix? Overhead.
Okay. Oh, the fadeaway. I like that. Jump over, air back dash. Just nice little mix up to finish the job. RukaSim tying it up in the rounds of a really clutch OD. So.
Yeah, that's a good way. Similar Jibca, XX_BloodShark69XX actually had used it in the previous round to kind of see what's going on as well, and use that kind of their advantage in the opposite way this time on defense with an overdrive.
Okay. And it gives them a big advantage here because they have their own, and there is no way for really RukaSim to escape most of this. Gets hit with a double low again. That's been a moneymaker for XX_BloodShark69XX.
Back in the corner again with the whip setup. Probably side switch back to the corner again. But again, this is the same situation as last time. Oh, instead doesn't go for the corner, but the overdrive does come out. This time baits hit.
That really nice, and there's the dunk. All right, BloodShark69XX taking that first game. And just great awareness of knowing that that's going to be the biggest way that Hakiman's going to be able to at least try to turn the tide, is get that OD, see what's happening. So just blocking and waiting it out. And then just taking that turn back is really smart so far. And
yeah, and like that time actually successfully baited the jump D as well, right? Because you know that the previous round got caught by the jump D during overdrive. That counter did ended up like leading to a win for RukaSim99. But let's see if there's any adaptation for this round.
We're already getting some small hits, those little drops. Man, XX_BloodShark taking advantage of it to get those heat levels up, and I'm just starting to keep applying the pressure, but another air counter, really nice. Small extension, trying to go to the corner here, but the back roll is going to make that space, and now going in with some nice damage here is going to pile it on against RukaSim.
Back to the corner again. Overdrive is available. We see it again. Didn't this time.
I like that super jump. Oh,
there's the grab throw. There's the overdrive. Wait, reversal Tsubaki! But he gets a hit anyway. Drops it!
Oh, not again. The timings are messing up Rukasim a little bit, taking us auto incremental damage from just these drops.
Yeah, super? No.
Not quite. Down to a last hit scenario. Gonna get nice try though. There's an idea with the purple throw, no push-ups.
Ooh. Double low, triple low into a fireball RC.
I love that. Just knowing that these eventually one of these lulls is gonna clip.
Yeah,
and get the round in the favor.
You know, they noticed that they'd gotten so much like free damage off the low previously, and now just go right back to the well, right?
Yeah, that's right. And Rukasim just trying to find something here, but it looks like XX Bloodshark has such a good read over the matchup and the mentality. He's just been able to play around it. The drops from Rukasim aren't really helping, but
overdrive.
Oh,
wow,
snatch. Right. Let's go. Gonna get that good damage here. Gonna have a nice heat level afterwards. I'm gonna just keep the pressure. Nice rollout.
Yeah, rollout. Overdrive. This time just goes for the cross under.
Not a lot of value on these overdrives. At least getting Rukasim some space. Air counter. Okay, that's a start. Okay. Has a lot of Magatama, so opportunity for some big damage is in play. The up back, the counter hit. Oh goodness.
5C Zantetsu. This is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Why did it kill? Yeah, it did.
Nicely done. Yeah.
That's like the best starter, right? 5C Zantetsu.
Alpha counter hit too, so definitely a lot of damage off that. XX Bloodshark 69XX took a big risk with it. Didn't work out, and Rukasim at least getting some momentum.
Overhead block, and just goes right to the low though. Level 2 heat, the counter hit jump C. Nice.
Catch out some great damage, honestly.
Yeah.
There is no overdrive available, so I think at this point Rukasim's probably gonna have to.
Yeah, missed the side swap back into the corner, but I have to respect this from Rukasim.
It was really hard. Rukasim had to use the burst that time there. Got touched, just wanted to reset back to neutral, but scary. Not a lot of meter resources on Hawkman. Trying to guess what the counter didn't work.
It's the one round we don't see the overdrive. Will this be enough with the super? I think it is.
Let's go. There it is.
Just enough.
Beautiful stuff from XX Bloodshark 69XX.
Yeah, it's going to move on to bracket there in winners. I do think that the Big Willie Cam is now here.
Oh, he sleep. Taking a nice little nap that match. A little too hype, tucking him out.
Yeah, that's exactly. He was actually like waving his arms, getting really hyped for the wake up overdrives. But after Hawkman lost, he just went right back to bed.
Yep. Enough of those bullet like 2Bs and those like playing footsies in my anime games.
Yeah, I did think the thing that Bullet, I think, is a little bit underrated, especially in these kind of lower level matchups. Now, Bullet has a lot of trouble with a lot of the very, very strong characters in the game, but for the most part, she can fight amongst like the other we were to consider mid-ish kind of characters, right? She's really hard to deal with in terms of like some of her normals are just so big and so active. You really have to actually know the matchup to kind of handle her, right?
Yeah, so we'll see if the next opponents for them can't handle that. But we move on to our next matches. Dark Gravity Flam, aka DGF, is coming up against pochp. So we're going to get Terumi. I'm not 100% on pochp's character.
Yeah, pochp is an old Canadian BlazBlue player. Emphasis on old, but he's been around the scene for quite some time. But you know, we haven't seen a lot of these players in a long time because BlazBlue wasn't one of the main games that has been played, right? But pochp is very very seasoned Mew 12 player. Been playing Mew 12 for a very long time, but multiple versions too. And and CF especially, her special moves are very different, right?
But definitely in this version, an exceptional character. Like has all the good properties of the Murakumo units. Amazing backdash, such great normals too. Resources really fun, so it's gonna be interesting how pochp takes to the matchup. But man, this character, once moves, sets up all of the bits and gets just any kind of momentum, depending on like the matchup, it can be really difficult to just navigate as you're taking like big chunks of damage from just how much space she controls with those normals.
Yeah, especially because like I think you mentioned that DGF does play Terumi. Terumi is not really known for having like a lot of range as a character, but Mew 12 is like really good like mid-range normals, and also in addition to kind of back up her like setups, right? So none of her projectiles like shoot instantly, But she's able to kind of like take up space in the mid-range, and once you're getting frustrated in the mid-range, you like back off a little bit, and into the long range, she can start setting up, right? So that's something you might see that dynamic play out here.
Yeah. Be interesting. I'm really curious how DGF will meet Moo, because Moo is very mobile. It's very good in the air, has a lot of specials that will reposition her, so I mean, I think DGF's goal is just going to be just to get in and stay in, and we'll see how well pochp deals with that turn pressure if DGF can actually navigate. But already first hit going to pochp. Now begins the trouble as bits and knockdowns are set up, and you got to just force the block.
Yeah. Once you're knocked out by Mew in the corner, like the setups become, instead of there's no longer zoning tools, they're more pressure tools, right? And DGF trying to find a way out, presses a button and gets counter hit by pochp. Here comes another setup. Just training mode right now. Block the fireball over. Okay. Second hit block into low, also blocked, but it's still Mew's turn. She's still got everything on. Tries to just thing again.
Oh, crush trigger. Gonna get some nice extension here. A lot of meter with the super. I feel like should solve it.
Yeah.
Very clean. Overdrive, and now that distortion is gonna be a good round for pochp. Perfect too.
Yeah, just the on a resource level, she didn't really have anything at the time, but you have to be aware that if you're near the corner, you can just turn that on, right? You want to fight, you want to be away from the corner as possible, like when you're kind of positioning yourself in neutral. So you can also like change the risk reward in your favor by kind of favoring a certain side, right? Because she can switch just like that, but that's something you want to think about also when positioning.
Those tricky little things, always knowing kind of like how she'll try to get around, knowing what you can do against anything. It's her being in the air. That's going to be a big part of it. So nice anti-air. That's going to be huge for DGF, who's got a lot of bars. So Terumi can do a lot of damage. His thing is he gets so much meter so fast because he has a bunch of EX moves like Jin. So you might see those come out. Nice. Big hit. Forces the burst out from pochp.
And pochp returning to neutral with the burst. Sends the bits out. Another cross under. Now the cross under is actually how he got his first hit in the first round as well. So maybe this time around we'll see a repeat of that.
Yeah.
Burst is available though for DGF. Maybe we don't go. Goes for super, not punished.
It's got out of the corner, so it's good for DGF here, but has to be careful. Oh, the anti-air, the 5A.
Oh, nice low, but doesn't have 50 meters, so can't combo it. Yeah. Maybe it was worth trying to overdrive there. Yeah, that's what I think is the good way to go. Use overdrive, just make sure you finish the combo.
There we go, finishes the round there. Okay, DGF using a lot of resources there, but staying in the game here. Pretty even between both. No real burst on the table for either, so we're going to have as honest of a round as possible. Nice tech of the throw. No grabs allowed here right now at Combo Breaker.
Never, ever. The bits keep them in place. Uses the ball to kind of take up space there.
Now here we saw how pochp won that first round, but as soon as pochp tried to back away, DGF just went in and found a hit and escaped the corner, but the setups are there. All of the bits are in play and just that pressure, but nice
good
defense.
Jump. Yeah, good jump out of the throw. Use the super cross under. Put pochp in the corner. Low gets blocked. Jump cancel. Guard cancel from pochp.
Yeah, skips the corner. Nice roll forward. Back to neutral we go. But the great jumps. Big jumps here for DGF. Getting small hits, but
anti-air
2C counter hit. This is going to be huge.
Yeah, DGF's about to get their burst back, but if they're not careful, they may not be able to burst.
Yeah, that's
because pochp, if he gets a hit, he could go for a burst hit combo here with an overdrive.
Yeah. Nice defense here from DGF. Blocking the low with the crush trigger.
Okay.
Out of the corner. Okay. Escape. That's all the meter gone for DGF. You get a lot of it back really quick, but's got to be able to at least get in, but no, gets caught running under.
The 2C hitting on the whichever side that was. This should be enough with overdrive. Oh, but the bit didn't kill.
Ooh, the anti-air wasn't close enough to get anything afterward, even though it was a counter hit. But great from pochp, just playing it safe, patient. And that's always a big part of when you're playing a character like Moo, is just having that life lead and just taking your time.
Yeah,
having your opponent hang themselves. So DGF really trying to scramble to find something, but it just puts himself in a couple of bad situations, trying to close that gap and get his game plan started.
Yeah, exactly. Because what you can do, if your opponent's backing off of you and they're giving you space, you can just set up more, right? Especially if you're the new player. So having a lead is good in that sense as well.
So game number 2 here. pochp looking pretty solid. Working his way through the bracket.
There's still a bit up there, yeah. So setting up a bit at the top of the screen and then coming down with jump 2C, it's just a really strong, like, basic tool that Mew 12 has. Because, you know, once you'll just forget that a bit might fire at you. And she seems minus, but she's actually not. She's advanced because the bit's going to shoot you. Good reversal there.
Yeah, took a big chance. It worked out. DGF already hurting a lot in this round. The run up low is going to get a nice extension here. Not going to want to use the burst really kind of late into the round. Or maybe an overdrive if they're feeling a little feisty, but with the pressure here from pochp and already setting up again, we got 2 bits into more of it.
Okay, good pressure. Blocks the overheads. Oh, stuffed the super, but wasn't ready for it, I think.
Not quite, but still with it. Even though that's the case, sitting so pretty, playing at a range where Teremi can't really fight back, but at least finds a hit. It's going to be a little bit of bar, which unfortunately doesn't carry over. Nice counter assault.
pochp had so much meter, might as well use half of it, right? And he doesn't even need the meter to do the combo here. Just any hit will kill, pretty much.
Oh, good extension. Off the 6A.
Good overdrive, too.
It's a lot of bar here again. Teremi built so much meter, it can lead to so much damage.
100 meter.
Oh, this is huge. Check out how much life. Ooh. Is it going to be enough with the stomp?
I think it's not quite enough. Yeah, just a pixel left. Good block. That's an overhead.
6A, but no, the hang time from pochp.
Yeah, using this bit summon to kind of delay the fall, and that's another advantage to having that is that you can kind of trick your opponent to think like anti-airing them too early, just like that.
Yeah, big part of like anime fighting games 101 is just like disrupting that anti-air timing with just anything you have.
Pressure here from pochp, air dash.
Okay, got a hit, no full combo, but the pressure's on, gets the low into a throw, but again, nice tech from DGF, but the reward is just to have to sit and block again.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Conversion off this, that's gonna be some nice damage, but the dash out, that was great.
Okay. Little bit of a scramble there. Guard cancel from pochp, just keep it safe.
Okay, up back here from DGF, but too far away. There's another counter hit. Gets the extension this time, forces the burst out from pochp.
Yeah, this is looking like DGF's round so far, but pochp one hit, like throw, maybe into the corner. Yeah. No, it's not going to make it there, but...
Finally found the grab, though. That's huge. It's going to make a one-touch scenario here for pochp. Anything will do with the
throw and super might kill, so you guys have to be careful. Okay, overdrive to see what's going on. Use super meter here. Yeah, probably won't get back to 50. Oh, they did make it.
I like it. Cash out here.
Yeah, this time it's going to kill, I think.
That should just do it. Very nice. That's just the strength of a character like Teremi. He builds so much bar, but uses it so fast. But you see the damage off those OD combos, keeping DGF in the game.
Yeah, pretty much has reset the resource situation here too as well.
Yeah. pochp is going to get that burst and overdrive potential back a little bit faster here, but has
just
to watch out.
it.
Okay, didn't try to escape the 2D. Nice up back after the RC. pochp not taking a lot of damage here despite all the resources that DGF's been using.
Good block there.
Oh.
Anti-air.
On the other side, the crossover? Okay. DGF got pochp in the corner here. It's going to build up a lot of resources, and now the roll forward.
Good roll forward.
That was great.
Yeah, that was a very timely roll forward. Really like that timing. Goes for air throw reset. Doesn't quite work. Gonna get for a knockdown here. Another roll tech, but that time didn't get to pick it up all the way.
And DGF just trying to scramble in, getting counter hit by those jump C's. Gotta be careful. Ooh, conversion for that distance. Force the burst up from pochp. That's a big win for DGF.
That might have killed him.
Ooh,
overdrive through the throw. They should kill.
With honestly. The meter? Oh my gosh. I believe so, 100%.
Oh, he dropped it!
No! The run under. The scramble time is now. Overdrive is ended.
Tries to bait a counter assault there. He tried to counter assault, but he jumped over it. Very nice bait from DGF.
And the sigh of relief off of that one. Just rushing down and hardcore, trying to make the most of it, and did. So it's really, really good. I mean, that's how the matchup you expect to play out. You know, Mu, when she controls the neutral and has the space, is really going to make it difficult for Teremi to even get in.
Yeah,
but
I can see pochp like shaking his head there. I think he knows that he's going for the guard cancel, but he didn't input it with the option select, which is like doing it with throw at the same time. Yeah. So he whiffed Mu 6B instead. That's why he ended up dying there. But if you input it with the throw at the same time, you'll get the guard cancel, but also you'll throw it if he whiffs.
Hey, there was that, and also just like the overdrive from DGF just catching pochp trying to grab, so just maybe tighten up a little bit knowing when DGF has overdrive, which isn't the case right now. No burst, big damage here. pochp with all the resources and the space.
Good
super
block.
out, no punish.
Yeah, you need to reversal. You need to reversal DP that when it's at that spacing, I think.
Oh,
guard cancel got baited again.
That's really scary. Those guard cancels are unsafe and on counter hit on block, so...
OD's through the overhead. This time the bits are going to start shooting, so that's the scary thing right there. It's going to lock him down.
Oh,
nice super! Okay, rolls out. pochp's been really timely with those rolls though. He's gotten out of these scot-free a lot of the times. Gets caught by the ball. One more laser shot will kill him.
That's got a barrier pretty much everything at this point.
He's just gonna go into shooting mode, Toho mode.
Overdrive to stay in there with the jump C, so that's unfortunate. That's a big resource gone for DGF trying to be a hero here.
Yeah, I mean, it was risk. It was a calculated risk, but maybe he wasn't so good at that math.
Yeah. All right, so potential final round period for pochp. Already pochp having really good spacing, starting to set up a little bit. But in the corner now. Big opportunity for DGF, finds a hit, and now we can play the game, cash out. pochp's been willing to burst a lot of these times. Maybe if he gets hit again, we'll go for it, knowing that does have a round to give.
Yeah, well, he may not get the chance at this rate.
Yeah, might want to hold on to that. Nice extension here from DGF.
Yeah, you might as well save it at this point, unless you get like a really good hit. Just DP, yeah.
Nice risk, I like that.
Yeah, might as well, right? Didn't get him off, see if you can make something happen. You don't want to, like, if in this situation, you want to, like, have the round be over soon, because the longer it takes, the more burst DGF will also get back too. But if you can win it,
TRM.
That's another story.
That's huge though, but DGF finding a hit, has the meter to finish the job pretty easy.
Yeah, unfortunately there, pochp did land the throw, but the timing was such that the bit just shot him and made him lose the combo there.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, well, maybe it was intentional just because he's, he probably won't think I'll throw here, but may not have been worth it in the game. But final round, both players with burst. See what happens.
Yeah, resources being so even, so scary, but run up, gets the crouch A, so it's a nice start for pochp, who's going to be able to set up and slowly put DGF to the corner. Goes to the over D and makes the runaway. I like that. Just make that space, knowing the bits are going to end soon.
Okay. DGF with no burst now. Just sets up the bit lasers. The running 2B has just been so good for pochp in this round as well.
Very true.
Oh, but this time gets caught. Went for it again. DGF was ready. Baits the roll, but baits the burst.
Okay, a little too tricky there. I got a hit, but didn't go through. Now in the corner for their trouble. Purple throw denied. DGF running in, gets the cross up. Nice blocks from pochp, but now under pressure. Oh, RC throw, immediate tech, and now pochp finding a hit. It's going to get a small life lead here.
So active flow is on right now, so DGF is going to get his burst back most likely before the end of the round. Gets hit by a laser, goes for air throw, baits the blocks the anti-air. That's overhead.
That's a huge start. With the meter resources, anticipating another roll forward, didn't work. Counter assault to get out of the corner here. The bits are out of play, but DGF can find a clean hit.
Yeah, super even here. And also the time is starting to become a factor too. 30 seconds left.
Yeah. Overdrive can't stop the clock, so that is a resource to help. Depending, nice overdrive, but escapes with a backdash.
Oh no, he dropped his combo!
Oh god, finds a hit.
He's still in overdrive too. He's gonna get lots of meter here. He does the super there, overdrive, reversal.
Pressure's on. RC's gonna be there to keep the corner, run down the clock on that overdrive.
20 seconds left. Oh, gets the double overhead, but I don't think this is enough to kill.
I need one more hit. Gonna have to wait for the reversal. I think a DP might be coming out from pochp.
13 seconds. There's not much time. Blocks it, but there's only 10 seconds left, and he knows it. Catches him low. pochp gonna end up in losers bracket after a very strong showing, but DGF does clutch it out right there.
Yeah, that ongoing pressure just making pochp so uncomfortable. And you see pochp holding up back, trying to get out of the corner, just up back, trying to chicken block, and those lows just connecting. Great from DGF to realize that situation, put that kind of pressure on, and didn't let like the first game get to him, and just made that really good. So moving on in top 48.
Yeah, and that's the kind of character Teremi is. Like, he's not like on paper functionally like really strong, but he gets you into these like situational moments. Like, wait, how much meter does he have? How much damage does that do? Like, kind of thing. And whenever he gets in, he always has some chance to kill your opponent. Like, he just has to get in like one time, right? And that's what you saw right there. Just really good usage of the tools that are available and managed to clutch it out.
Yeah, really good. So that's a great start so far. Some two excellent matches like back to back. You know, the character variety you're going to see this weekend is going to be outstanding. You know, North American BlazBlue just has so many amazing players across the entire cast. And you really love to see it like from you know, who cares about tier lists? We're just playing whoever. Even if it's weird because we don't see a lot of like Izunamis, despite like how good a character that is, but people are just playing what they like, and you'll see that, you know, throughout, especially as we go into our next match between Monarch, one of the finest in the country at BlazBlue Central Fiction, going against BasedTuxedoMask. So it's gonna be another Murakuma. You know, we're gonna get the new 13, I believe, and then it's gonna be up against 9 the Phantom.
They may flex to new 13, but they did win Frosty Faustings with Lambda 11.
Lambda. My mistake. It is Lambda. I end up confusing it. Usually when I see the portrait, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because like a lot of players who play the Murakami units do flex between the two. So for example, a friend of mine from Japan, Yoshiki, he plays both units depending on the matchup. I don't know if Monarch has done that traditionally, but Monarch also has a counter pick as well available to him, right? Yeah. So he does play other characters as well.
And known for the S early on.
Yeah, exactly.
But then initially flexed to the Murakuma units and has done an outstanding job of it, just, consistently placing in most every event he enters, winning, Frosty Faustings, among other things. So it'll be really fun to see how well they do against, BasedTuxedoMask, who's got an amazing 9.
Yeah, and I think one of the main things is that you'll notice is that Lambda 11 is not a very strong defensive character, but from the showing that we saw at Frosty Faustings, Monarch is really good at blocking, just like straight up blocking stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the things that may come into play for this matchup is that maybe he's gonna go with S here, but
could be a matchup thing. Do you want to deal with 9? 9 is a character that thrives so much on just having great range normals, being able to stock those spells, and can play at a good distance that the Murakami units will be good at. So now we're going to go a little bit more rush down heavy. The huge normals of S. So we'll see how well BasedTuxedoMask can navigate around that.
I think one of the main factors is that 9 has her dash is that teleport, right? She can teleport right through projectiles with it. So that may be a factor in Monarch choosing to go with S here. Overdrive is reversal. The DPs through the EA. That's really good presence of mind there from Monarch. Great reaction to punish that. And it's a Monarch's turn.
For that reward. Ooh, catching counter hit, trying to escape the setup. And now we're getting a little scramble here, but BasedTuxedoMask finds the best of it. It's going to get the spell stock, put up the fairy, put some pressure on. Nice block. So again, you mentioned how stellar Monarch's defense could be, but it gets cracked open. And more good damage coming out of here from BasedTuxedoMask. Going to get another setup.
Good block on the Kunzite there. That's an overhead projectile, but once you block it, it is plus, but at least you're out of the once you've dealt with it, it's gone, right? You can't just keep doing it because you need to stock the spell again.
Yep. Now we're kind of back to neutral here. Little advantage for BasedTuxedoMask. Gets the God Hand.
RCs. Okay, I think it DP'd there.
Should be it. Nice conversion. A great playing at that range that, 9 with a life leak can kind of just sit there and stay airborne, commanding the approach that even a character like S with big normals has to deal with. Ooh. Oh, jumps past the God Hand's going to get a big punish and good damage.
Good movement from Monarch there to capitalize. Going to put BasedTuxedoMask in the corner, put on boards, which powers up some of S's special moves. It tends to just make them plus.
Man, pressure is super scary. You're already cracking open BasedTuxedoMask again. It's going to amount to a nice knockdown. It's another good setup. I mean,
now they're boards, but good teleport. Out of the corner now, Kunzite gets blocked. Kunzite again, but no more, not out of range to build the fire ice, so able to get out of the corner there.
And nice 2C counter hit, nothing huge. To DP there from 9. It is such a, when she has spell stock, it's very strong.
Another good run.
Again. Anticipating that maybe Monarch would just stay full screen. Oh, the overhead gets a hit, and that's going to be the round to tie it up.
Yeah, that's the second time Monarch was able to either react or guess that the God Hand was going to come out, the Navy pressure, and just run straight through it for the punish. This time, good anti-air at the start of the round for TuxedoMask.
Yeah, read the situation here. It's going to be huge start with the fairy out. Try to press afterwards. It was a nice attempt there from Monarch, but eating a lot of damage.
Blocked. I didn't even know he had it.
Monarch always knows.
Nice dash out of the Movorovite to kind of get some more space out of the corner. Just little micro things like the micro dash right there. Just change the spacing to make it easier to block, right? Good block on the overhead, too.
Okay, in there with the 2C, the pressure's
Overdrive,
on.
Just swings into it, does not care. This time gets the Crusher combo. Dropped it last time, but full corner carry and a setup.
Okay, just quick meaty 5A. It's going to connect. It's going to lead to some nice damage here. Nothing crazy, but the setup's there.
Good block.
Oh my gosh. And to punish that, really have to instant block this. So it was just really good awareness from Monarch.
Another instant overhead.
Oh no!
They should do it. He's got meter and overdrive.
Yeah, I like that. Use the OD to get the extra damage. Go right through. And off of an excellent just run-up block. The call-out was excellent from Monarch.
Yeah, just a lot, right there you saw a lot of micro adjustments there on offense, right? So 9 doesn't have that many tools she can do on defense, but you did see the BDP baited with a perfect setup. And then on top of that, just they're good meaties to kind of make sure that BasedTuxedoMask respects the setups, right? And then, it all paid off with an instant overhead at the very end there. Another run through the Navy pressure there. BasedTuxedoMask not able to get away with this at all.
And immediate burst just to get back to that neutral there. No, it's something you see a lot from a lot of great players. Early burst just to stop any momentum, but the 2C catching the other side.
Overhead.
In the corner, now he's going to have to deal with this really good pressure here from Monarch.
Yeah, it's going to set up the ring again with another Boars, maybe? No, it's going to go for the slide and knockdown into jump D.
Right.
Blocks the overhead, but it's still plus in that situation.
When does it end? BasedTuxedoMask trying to block as best they can, thinking they can take their turn. Not quite. Monarch now just needing one more hit to seal the deal. Nice teleport out.
Yeah, good teleport there, knowing that that setup would not work against teleport, but
Great RC conversion. That was great from Monarch to put themselves on match point. And again, just the timings of the anti-airs, everything, just the awareness, finding those gaps, making it count. BasedTuxedoMask has to adjust this neutral. I think that's the biggest thing, is that they're just not really being able to get a chance to play their game at that space that they want to.
yeah, right there, Monarch had made himself minus with the jump C, so basically was able to swing a little bit, but now it's Monarch's turn already.
Yeah, one unfortunate whiff, gets caught out. And then
Another meaty, gotta respect that one.
Oh, the air throw. We get a big grab into, yeah, we charge it up, extend the combo damage here, and now we're back down to a one-touch situation for Monarch to take the set.
Yeah, Boars. DP!
Oh my god, I love it. The super, what a call out. You want a DP on your wake up? No, I'm going to DP you on your wake up.
Yeah.
Make you take it. I have all the meter, might as well, right? Meaty DP takes that, and Monarch looking really, really strong. This is a guy, again, like you mentioned, has a good amount of characters, excels at all of them, so you never know what they're going to bust out, but they're going to put whatever character gives them the best advantage.
Yeah, and just like so much, there's so much character-specific knowledge to like the little movements there, little adjustments that kind of just like make the matchup go in your favor just a little bit, right? Also, a lot of the decisions on Oki too, like going for a meaty 5A, that's not really something you do a lot as S, but you do that specifically in this matchup because if you land and do a 5A, you can prevent 9 from moving around very easily, right? You saw it happen many times. There's 9 just getting tagged by just random 5A.
Yeah, always trying to do some little thing there, and that was an adjustment that BasedTuxedoMask kind of made. Is like, okay, this guy is really covering the options I have on wake up. Let me just, yeah, they have to go back to blocking. You have to sit back there and say, okay, I have to show the same defense that, you know, they're showing, which is always kind of hard because only so many people can block like that.
Yeah.
But then you're also dealing with the instant overheads and then some, so there's just too many factors.
S is a character that really stresses your like blocking sense out as well, because the second you block too much, she's gonna set up one of those rings, right? And then you got to block the ring, and then it's her turn again, right? So you have to kind of have to balance like being active, like trying to get away, but also just strictly just blocking, because there's really not a lot you can do against some of that stuff.
Yeah. Also give it up for disconnecting pads. Yes, doing the right thing before your match.
Yeah, don't want any accidents, right? So.
But also knowing that the people who just played can't desync themselves.
Yeah, I mean, like, it does suck, like, holding the bag when you lose. It's like, oh, I lost, but now I have to disconnect my opponent's pad. Just like, you're just sitting there, like, come on, man.
It's like, this is, I didn't come up here for this.
Yeah, so another bullet player. I did happen to be the qualifying pool for this match, so another bullet player is up for us, and they're going to be faced against RBA Joker. We also had a very strong showing in their pool as well.
Yeah, it'd be an excellent match. And, you know, Joker, she's one of the many, like, tried and true Ragna players. All the protagonist power-ups, like you see from, like, Beta Dude and many more, always repping this character. And, you know, Joker, she's been running with Ragna for the longest time, so we'll see how Ragna goes up against Bullet here. Yeah,
Ragna is a very solid character, has really big normals, right? So using that to her advantage, she may be able to just, like, prevent Bullet from, like, being able to turn on her mode. Drops a combo there, though. That can be a little finicky.
Yeah. Okay.
Lock on.
It's the snatch. Okay, it's a good start. They're going to keep the pressure on. Catches the back with that 2B. Again, that button is just one of the best, honestly, one of the best things she has. It's so strong. You see there in the neutral.
Yeah, it's got quite a bit of reach, and it's quite quick too as well, so. Okay, Hell's Fang. Interesting choice there, but managed to get the hit into RC.
Yeah, very nice. Committed fully to it. Rewarded. Gonna get a little bit of life back, which will help out a lot in a matchup like this. And there's a counter assault to escape the situation in the corner. Letting Tsukuyoni trying to breathe. Has a little bit of heat there, but has to be careful. Yeah, the heat has run out, unfortunately, which means that the bullet specials are no longer powered up. The bullet side counter hit, and this is gonna finish it most likely. Yeah, with the meter. Ooh, just out of range. Too far for that, unfortunate, but the pressure's still on. Gauntlet Hades. You might be offline, but you ain't blocking this. Yeah, the double overhead right into Gauntlet Hades is pretty tricky. All right, Joker with the first round, gets a full jump in, then runs up 6D, gets a nice hit. But the whiff's going to get punished as Tsukuyoni's going to get a chance here. Tries to IB it all, so that's really nice to see from Joker. She's just trying to get that escape.
Yeah.
Farsi doesn't work out, gets tagged, and Tsukuyoni with a small life lead.
Ooh, good reversal there. Again with the 2B, so good. Like, you know, Round of Ragnar's best move, it's one of the best moves in the game, 5B. It just happens to not win against Blitz 2B.
Ooh, good block. And then counter slow you back in the corner. I like that, using resources. Oh, counter hit, full conversion. Let's see what Tsukuyoni has. Finish it.
What a good position jumping normal there to get the counter hit. I like it so much.
That was wonderful. It's all tied up here. Great adjustments from Tsukuyoni, just using the normals to really good effect. But the C hit. That's a great start here, but tried to run up 60, didn't work. The hang time from the drive worked out pretty good here.
Really good use. Delay the jump in by just enough to make the over anti-air whiff. Back to level 1. He gets the low hit. Let's get burst from Joker.
Oh, this is really good for Tsukuyoni. Gets the anti-air again. That was such good spacing on that to react. And now Tsukuyoni's down to just maybe a one-hit scenario. After the situation here, anything will do it. So
Command Throw can kill too here, right? It's gonna go for super though, seems like. So it can make sure that one Command Throw will kill. Put people in a really scary situation here.
Okay, mini fireball. Now just hanging out and jump back B, gets the nice hit, and that was really great from Tsukuyoni. Just cleaning up after that first game, played all the spacing really well, reacting, you know, everything was good. Reactions, defense, offense, and just the matchup awareness.
Yeah, that jump B, once again, so long, so horizontal. Ragnar actually doesn't have a good air-to-air move like that, so that's really good matchup knowledge there to kind of like close out both of those rounds. Like, closed out the last round, closed out the round before that with the counter hit too, right? And it looks like we're gonna go with Black Onslaught for the music choice.
All right, the power up. It means boss mode Ragnar. You gotta go into that full mode. This is losers, if I'm not mistaken.
So finally, Hades whiffs. Okay, counter hit, but too far away.
Okay, blocks the dunk, but the pressure is still on here from Tsukuyoni. Right in the corner, the command grab.
Making Joker aware the command grab is an option. Just really go right back to lows too, right? Use the overdrive. This might even kill. A lot of damage.
Yeah, I want to see the distortion. Oh, Blue combo.
Yeah, just gonna go back to heating up again.
You're gonna see a counter assault. No, I like that. Using light normals to keep it, you know, counter assault safe. And then a 2A connects. Tsukuyoni on match point, ready to eliminate Joker.
Yeah, just really, really solid play from Tsukuyoni here. Right under the Hell's Fang.
Ooh. Yeah,
another hit.
To be paying off. Keep this button in there. Bullet players living and dying by it.
Yeah, you know, I think part of that success rate is, you know, representing the commander in the last round, right? Now that they're aware of the commander, I gotta jump out of this. Not really much I can do about it besides this, right? Trade.
Okay, counter hit. Confirmed. Nice.
It was so good, as you've seen many times in this stream. Another 2B, and this time command throw.
Oh, that's huge. Joker just on defense a little too much, made it more than she would want to be. Eating so much damage, and that's enough. 5K off that super, hugging it out. Lots of love from both players. You love to see it. And Tsukuyoni advancing through. Honestly, I love to see players like Tsukuyoni. They've been repping Bullet since she came out, always using this character to full effect, and just did so well.
Yeah,
played that matchup immaculately.
That's one of the crazy things about BlazBlue, right? Is that there's so many character specialists, right? They know their character like way better than you do when you're facing up against them. So even when you play like a basic character like Ragnar, you do need a lot of like character specific knowledge, right? Like, how do I approach this character? Right? You saw like a lot of different ways that Tsukuyoni was able to like use the matchup. Oh, well, I can use this move to go under some of Ragnar's best moves. And you saw it happen multiple times, and you know that's one of the best things about BlazBlue is that like when you play, you become a specialist regardless of what character you play.
That's right. All those little things is crazy. What?
Yeah, but good showing from Joker. We'll see her again in the next event, I'm sure.
Big time.
Overall.
Okay, and now we're moving on. Up on deck is SoCal's own Brkrdave going up against Badlime. This is our final winners match here of this top 48 pool. So we're going to see here. So it's always want to stick nice and pretty to get to top 24.
Yeah, so public enemy number 1, Brkrdave.
Oh, of course.
The Arcane players. Do not speak to Arcane players. Do not talk to Arcane players. Do not do not be heard by Arcane players.
It's always the last one. This is a tough one. So we'll see. I mean, Brkrdave has always been a staple of just North America anime fighting games.
Yeah, he plays a ton of different games. So
and always plays the most annoying character that you have to deal with. So Teddy, Arachne, Giovanna.
One of these is not like the other.
No, but Strive players will complain either way.
So, Badlime does play Tsubaki. Also has I think they've also played Hazama as well. So, there's two choices there. So, we're going to go with Hazama to start. Okay. I think that's a good choice for a couple of reasons. One is that Hazama, has good projectiles, right? One thing you can do to fight Arcane is really just outrange him, right? He doesn't have any, like, true normal projectiles. He's more of like a weird blob that kind of has some projectiles that appear some places, but a true zoner can actually fight him quite well. Yeah. And so maybe Badlime's going to go with that to start.
Yeah, and with Hazama having just great movement, too. Can really just approach at any which angle, especially with the drive, the chains. Ouroboros can maneuver around there, so we'll see how well Brkrdave can kind of counter that movement and stay safe.
Yeah, so far Badlime's been able to tag him a couple times. This time getting into a combo.
All right, into the corner you go. Now deal with the pressure.
Wake up, succeed!
Connects on the other side. Let it rip. Overhead, nice block.
Good block on the low too.
And good up back from Badlime. There we go. Finds a hit with the Ouroboros. Gonna keep it on. And the pressure, Hazama is not huge on damage. It's, death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, I mean, he is a projectile character. It only seems fair.
With meter, of course, could be something huge.
Teleport, air dash pressure, blocks the overhead and the low again.
Really
want to
nice
see
defense.
Brkrdave trying to mix that up maybe, but again with projectile, uses the meter.
Okay, gonna extend this into nice damage here. Should be able to get really close. There it is. Yep, just enough. Very good. Blue beat. We'll take those.
Yeah, you do have to delay that kick a little bit just so it turns blue. But if you don't, then it doesn't combo, right? So it's a pretty tricky combo.
Oh, another hit on the chain. And again, this is just the moneymaker. Brkrdave just cannot really set up, cannot put out any clouds.
Yeah, good teleport. Yeah, burst right away does not want to get cursed. He's in the corner, so there was risk of instant curse right there.
Oh, nice smash. That big hitbox. And then just chain down. Good escape.
Got caught in the air.
Okay, this is the time. This is what Arachne players live for this. Curse activated. Show me your worst.
What's the mix-up? It's the cross-up guard crush. And it's probably going to reset one more time here. What's the mix-up? It is overhead. Into instant overhead. Oh, he dropped it, but he reset him.
And got caught up without using barrier. Has the meter here just to finish it with
another
the super.
curse. This is so demoralizing.
It's Arachne around for sure.
Invisible.
Counter still doesn't matter. Nope.
Wasn't even close.
No, you're blocking all the bugs. You're not. Arachne's not doing even anything. Could just sit there, walk up, block, and just wait for anything. Brkrdave takes that round with a key Arachne round. And with the 2C, very big.
Okay, yeah. Burst from Badlime again. It seems like Brkrdave is starting to understand Badlime's timing a little bit. Now it's the scarcity once again. What a good teleport.
That works out good. Gets a low.
Flipping it low.
Full confirm. We're going to get that curse up. Not quite enough. Follow the combo with the 2C doesn't work.
Basic anti-air. This is so nasty. But, Badlime's still hanging up, but the damage is actually adding up. Look how little health he has already.
And just
RC. This time curse on block.
Yep. There's the guard crush.
Nice conversion. Bounces him back into the debug. Overdrive to finish it. When you overdrive, it really slows down your usage of meter and, easy finish there.
Yeah, great for Brkrdave. Just knowing at those situations, those teleports on Wake Up, paying off extremely well because as you see, just Lime just going for the chain from that distance, and every time Brkrdave just calls it out.
Yeah, you saw it was like the whole first round, really Brkrdave starting to understand Badlime's projectile timing, and once he got a grasp on it, he's always perfectly timed teleport right into the chain, punishes it every time. That's why Brkrdave is so nasty to deal with sometimes. He's also it seems like, oh, that guy's just doing what his character is good at, but no, he's actually really understanding what your timing is and how to punish you with Arcune.
Yeah, just threading the needle. That's a big part of it, and just the fear of fighting Arachne, just you see those early bursts, you don't want anything to happen, but then now you're at the situation where any touch afterwards is pretty much almost guaranteed curse. Then you're just playing Arachne's game, got the character switch. So going off to Tsubaki. So we've got less of the projectile, more of just a character that's going to be really heavy under pressure. It's going to hit the overdrive so he can build the stops.
Oh no.
But gets tagged from that distance, and we already got a curse. Oh no, and you have no way out.
Yeah, see, I like the choice from Badlime because I do think Tsubaki's DP is very helpful against Arcane and neutral, but cross-up guard crush. This won't kill, but, it's a good start for Brkrdave. Maybe he'll get a mix-up into another curse. What's the mix-up? Yeah, see, the DP right there is very helpful, but it got baited.
Yeah. Well, can't help you here. Got a couple more, but you only do it so many times, especially with the curse on. The bugs are just going to make really good meaties.
Guard crush again, front side guard crush. Yeah, you have to barrier that, but if it's crossing you up, your barrier comes out the wrong way. That's why it's so hard to block.
Hey, those 50-50s. No guard buttons in BlazBlue. You got to get out the tried and true way, and then there's a 5-8
Oh my goodness.
Catching the jump over. Already going to see another curse here.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be double perfect.
Oh, I mean, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be that Brkrdave Arachne. Gets a big combo here.
Same side.
Oh, but flubs it. And a good opportunity here for Badlime
Yeah.
to end this curse and get the pressure going. Nice counter, nice hit.
And once Ocarina is blocking, he's the same as any other character, right? So just got to put the hurt on him while he's in the corner. Don't let him get away.
Oh, the roll, backdash to hit the roll. Didn't get a punish, but it's okay.
Good buttons there from Badlime. Managed to hit in the corner. And it's not enough to kill, but it's one combo away.
Yeah, a lot of resources to make it a mix-up, but the roll forward is going to work. 2C, nice jump cancel.
Wow, backdash to bait the anti-air slide, and then guard cancels out of it.
Okay, backdash. It's going to try to work for some kind of curse. The air doesn't matter.
Yeah, baited the DP there, but Badlime didn't have any meters, so I don't think he would have done it. That time he did. He had no meter and did it. Tells me what I know.
Not enough, though, at this point.
Don't let Brkrdave start his game. Guard cancel.
That's really nice. There's the spider. There's a lot of curse on that.
Okay, bananas. I like that's a good choice just to get.
Dive! No, the dive catches it!
You never see that move, but when you do, it's too late.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, this round could be over. But a DP could still win. If he gets a good DP, he could still win.
It's like Brkrdave playing that range, though. Letting the bugs do the work with the curse.
Being really safe because he doesn't want to die DP. Overhead 50 drops it.
Okay, gets out of the curse, and then nice jump, the air-to-air from Badlime. Staying in it, getting around on the board. That's some good momentum. That's at least some momentum.
Yeah, really tenacious. Yeah, really tenacious. I would have liked Brkrdave just to go for the mix-up and die to DP if he dies, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, in that situation, sometimes it's like Monday morning quarterbacking, right? We don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, okay, run up. I like that, but
wow, I tried to reset it. Brkrdave said no.
Just hitting the buttons, knowing that there's a gap, I'm going to get something, but now at least Badlime getting a hit. It's gonna not catch the roll forward, but the overdrive.
Overdrive curses you regardless of how much, it just starts the curse, right? Overhead into throw.
Avoids it, doesn't want to get grabbed. That was the first grab from Brkrdave. Doesn't work, and the full conversion. Very nice. Gonna RC to keep it going. Up back. And now that pressure, there's the dive. Ooh, burst head. Does not want any more curse gauge, but has to be careful.
Yeah, the next, I won't say the next hit will kill, but nice hammer. The hammer is really good. Really good special move there.
This damage heads up, catches up the jump on Brkrdave. Now let's see if we can catch the tech roll.
Yeah, maybe we'll go to bananas here just to lock him down. He's got plenty of meters. It might just go to bananas, yeah.
There it is. Up back to stay safe. Gotta be careful though. It's a little barrier. Didn't use any barrier at all actually. Brkrdave sitting on it. But has a lot of curse on deck. If Brkrdave can find this curse.
Yeah, just like one good hit will probably end up with an extra 50 meter, right?
Yeah.
But definitely burst is no longer a factor for Brkrdave. Just goes for the slide.
Not quite, but anyone hit and nice charge into RC. Badlime tying it up 1-1 against Brkrdave, and just the adjustments from Badlime, the spacing, and just the awareness of staying out of those small ranges where the bugs can hit, either from the ground or from the air, not letting the curse gauge add up, and the defense overall has been pretty solid.
Yeah, and I overall, like I said, I did like this choice for the DP, but also I think when they're actually fighting up close. For the most part, Badlime has been a lot better about it, right? And Brkrdave hasn't been like 100% on his conversions in this matchup, especially because of how sloppy the conversions can be, right? Because you don't know where Spock is going to be sometimes. Baits the DP, but not punished.
Nothing crazy, but curse is there. That cloud was so perfect.
Here's the Oki, regular Arcuna Oki. What's the mix-up? It's a same side into overhead, into reset to low. Dropped it. But debug's always there, right? We'll figure it out. Overhead.
That should be a quick round with a perfect here from Brkrdave.
Yeah. What an answer.
Match point time. Brkrdave Arachne one more away to make top 24 winners here. Badlime has to channel that great defense and that great play they saw in game number 2.
Okay. Yeah, try to make Brkrdave block. What a fool.
Yeah, that's
I'm just kidding. Brkdave's matching all the time.
Of course, why not? All he needs to do is get one hit. Literally 1-5-A can lead to a party. And here we go. The curse is on, and there's the hit. We're going to get some nice damage into the corner. Curse is going to end, but it's already an amazing start for Brkrdave. Has all this room.
It's an invisible overhead. And it's not a recurse because you can't recurse in this game, but good DP. Yeah.
Tech buttons. Brkrdave just continuing on.
Fake teleport.
That's going to be it.
Yeah. Yeah, finishes it out there. Very solid gameplay from Brkrdave. Just really not letting Tsubaki get away with anything, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the things about Tsubaki has a lot of plus frames, but whenever she tries to reset pressure, that's when you can press buttons, right? And that's generally what Brkrdave does. He's just so on point with his like reversal like button presses.
Yeah. I mean, like, Araka only has a reversal super, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like picking those spots with them, just either using like the 2C on moves that really hit up high and using that invulnerability, that 5A, just because there's so much value on it for as fast as it is.
Yeah, the risk reward is just insane, right? So, yeah.
So that was an amazing match. We got to take a little bit of a breather after all that excitement. So enjoy the quick commercial break here, but don't go anywhere. We have more BBCF action really soon.
All right, see you guys soon. Hey, did you miss us? It's been a short 10-ish minutes, right? But we're back with more BlazBlue action at the top 48. We're now doing the loser side of Wave E, or sorry, Wave J. Why did I say Wave E? Anyway, so, but there's still many good players still left in bracket, and we're going to see how the rest of the matches play out.
It's going to be an excellent. We saw some great winners qualifiers to get to that top 24. So, you know, these matches so much on the line, these tournament lives. As we get our first match on deck, Canada's own Clim going up against the Polish wonder Woocash to be Azriel versus Amani. Basically two polar opposite characters when it comes to not just play style, but just appearances and the vibes they give off.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I would say that they're both like super manly, but you know, they both have the kind of so much determination in their voice. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that it's a really interesting matchup too, because on paper, you know, Amane is a character who really needs like a lot of space to really operate well, right? And you like, you know, but Azrael is kind of like a moving buzzsaw. Like, you know, you can accidentally like stick your hand into it and just get chopped up. But Amane is able to sometimes like whiff punish Azrael in like a really meaningful way, and that's kind of how you can get going here.
So we'll see. It's gonna be on Clim to navigate the long range normals to start out, but once that pressure is on, it can be really big. But you see Woocash, you know, a really strong player across the board, not just BlazBlue, but also the Guilty Gear series.
Yeah, ooh, didn't respect the drill, and now it's level 3 drill time. So drill is, once it's level 3, does a bazillion chip damage on block. You must bury or basically die.
Pretty much. There's the burst down. Okay, so Woocash, please get to play the neutral again. The drill,
Counter
catching
hit.
the jump.
Oh, I missed the combo!
It's immediate tech button. And now we get that Azrael damage. Into the corner we go. Not quite, actually. But get the cross up overhead. Tiger Cobra Leopard into Blackhawk Stinger for the finish.
Yeah, and as you notice there, Amane's drill meter, it starts to go down after you use it too. So there's sometimes tension on defense because I gotta get my drill back, right? So you sometimes make bad decisions on defense. Just try to keep your drill leveled up there.
Yeah. Oh, tried to jump out, but gets hit by that 5A. Great preemptive anti-air. And then the crossover, just to keep Woocash in the corner, is going to get a nice extension. And has used up the mark. Going to apply another one here. So, you know, Azrael built up those marks with his drive. Highs and lows. ODP with the meter. I like that. Going for the cancel.
Yeah, that was going to be a ton of damage too. So another whip. Like, it's a good punish on a landing recovery right there. Anti-air.
Wow, that's huge. Woocash needs some momentum going up in here, especially because Clim just has to get one clean hit to really finish it.
Oh, didn't get it. Oh, he got away with it. I was going to say he didn't get away with it, but he did.
Yeah, the Growler doesn't throw projectiles.
Reset.
Nice, but then there's
DP.
the uppercut. Yep, with the meter. Clim not afraid to let it rock, and that's the first game. So you saw little things that you see from Azrael, who has such an uncanny ability to just escape these weird situations and be in your face.
Yeah, he's so good in scrambles, right? Because his normals are so like versatile for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just press them, right? You can hit your opponent if it's your turn.
Yeah, and then just having dashes that have like invulnerability a little bit through, you know, being able to close the gap really well. Gets my drill.
Woocash again getting away with the ankle since it was countering, it gets a follow-up as well.
Yeah, nice damage off that. Into a fun setup.
Ooh, nice jumping move just to keep it going. Keeps the drill maintained at level 3.
He can be able to set up with a nice chip potentially, but the wake up button forced the burst out to stay in the corner here.
Yeah, good bait. He's got no meter to RC there.
It's going to take all this damage here with the resources. Going to make a one-touch kill scenario here. Clim has to respect the uppercut because there's meter there for it.
Okay.
Didn't. Gets tagged. And
so far, yeah. I mean, like, so far, the barrier against level 3 drill has not been affected because it hasn't blocked. Oh. Just a little miss there. Could have finished it off with another hit.
Oh, it's here. Big counter hit.
And it's got a weak point, so he can follow it up.
Okay, does it overhead nice blocks.
Super.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, it's got so much meter. It's going to be a kill, probably. No, it doesn't RC.
But the setup, oh, the Mario Kart double dash, left, right. You gotta guess with the bar too. It wasn't gonna be cross-up Growler. It was gonna be cross-up DPRC. There was some possibility. It was just normals to seal the deal. And now Clim match point
again with the Dreidel back to level 3. But really has not been able to capitalize, even though it's gotten away with like a lot of free like drill level ups. Hasn't really been able to use it a whole lot. Maybe just try to see if he can just abuse it more. See if he can force Clim to waste the barrier here. Which is what he's trying right now.
Oh, set to the drill doesn't quite work out, so it's going to get a little bit of barrier back. Just has enough to at least air block certain things. And Woocash just trying to find that space. But just
air, triple jump. I mean, Woocash is still jumping out of those swings somehow. Clim just managed to miss somehow with that. RC's it.
Yeah, great conversion. But we've seen what Clim does with a small...
Oh, resets him.
Oh, and a quick drill gets goosed. Woocash on the board. All right, so Woocash kind of stemmed the bleeding. Has taken so much in such a short amount of time. So let's see if they can maintain around. Oh, far enough away that the 2B doesn't connect. And now Woocash having Clim in the corner against the drill too.
And
counter
honestly,
hit. Nice.
Most of the things that Woocash has gone for have worked. It's just that he's not able to close it out a lot of the time, right? Oh, there's a reversal. He burst the DP. I don't know if that was worth it just to keep doing the DPs again. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not worth like the damage prevention there, just to keep momentum.
Oh, I like that. Tried the Growler to absorb the drill. Didn't work out because it was not far enough. And then
again.
Bojack, where are you here? Did someone plug
60.
in?
Oh, we didn't pick it up.
The clash on the uppercut. Oh my gosh. That was meter gone for Clim.
Both players pretty low on health. One combo, but Clim does have burst or overdrive if he wants it. Being patient there, goes guard cancel. Back to level 3. And he accidentally blocks and he dies, but he crosses him up.
One more hit. Can do it here. Anything. Finds the jump. Gets a small hit. Woocash has to be careful with the goose off RC. And Clim eliminating Woocash from Combo Breaker.
Yeah, I really thought that Woocash had a lot of really good stuff in that set. Like, for example, he's getting in with the reset, right? That move's not blockable in the air. But after that, he wasn't really able to like use it to either like RC to do damage or anything like that. Just a lot left on the table there. I really liked his playstyle, but also, you know, it's hard against like a super scrambling Clim like that, right? Clim was DPing 3 times in a row. Like, who does that, right? Well, Clim did it and he just won, so...
Yeah, I mean, with so much like life and games to give, I love seeing that kind of like just like any attempt you think of having a read on me. Like, I blocked it this time, he's not gonna do it. No, you just lay it on thick, and it's such a well played way of it. Looks like someone left their jacket.
Oopsie.
Uh-oh. And I like to take a picture of the crowd shot.
Yeah.
You see a nice little audience, and all the screens here at Combo Breaker. Wonderful event. As we have like almost like 10 different streams going off at once with so many different fighting games. This is the tournament that if you can make it to, you will thrive and enjoy so much fun action.
Yeah, like just under 3,000 different attendees in terms of like entrants. There's just like so many people are just playing games. It's a 24-hour venue too, right? So even if you're at a tournament, you can play pretty much around the clock, right? So much time to get in some games. Do you have some random matchup you don't know? You'll probably be able to find someone who plays that character here, right?
And a random game you never seen before, you just get to play casuals. Like, I've never seen or heard of this game from 1995. Well, let's give it a shot. It's all those little things.
Oh yeah, they've also got the arcade alley too, so you can pretty much try anything. It's like, it's a fighting gamer's paradise, right?
It is so much fun, and I'm so glad that Combo Breaker is back.
All right, so up next we have Cadenza versus Play_Guy.
All right, another interesting match here, and not too sure what to see from both players, but again, this isn't a loser's match, so much on the line. And will we see like the unkempt aggression like we saw from Clim? No, we got a Jubei on deck going up against Ragna, so kind of a traditional character versus the newest character in BlazBlue Central Fiction. Jubei is really fun and unique.
Yeah.
Just having so many little tools that other characters don't have, like his backdash into forward dash, like slingshots him.
Yeah.
Has the activation mode, the Meow Mix, that can set up some really good damage and really good pressure.
Yeah, and he's also got like a unique weakness, right? Any hit on him is considered a crouching hit. So basically, every character gets a better combo against him. It looks like this is a button check. Maybe we're not going to see the master-student lore battle here, but...
Potentially. For me, it'd be weird to pick Jubei for a button check specifically, but you never know.
Well, I mean, somebody could pick Ragna for a button check, right?
But specifically this color Ragna.
Yeah, that's the color.
The button check Ragna.
It looks like he might have been Kagura.
Okay.
No? You never know.
The mix-ups begin at character select.
Yeah, exactly. So it's actually Mew versus Ragna.
We saw a little bit of Mew play earlier, so we're going to see a little bit more of that now. And this is another interesting one because you have a character that's such good normals and spacing that, you know, Ragna, you know he's coming in one direction, forward, running at you, maybe jump sometimes to get around here, but doesn't really have the tools to get through fireballs until he has like meter resources. You know, is quick on his feet, but can be challenged with those move buttons. So I'm interested to see how they play through that and avoid letting Moo set up everything.
Yeah, but this character Ragnar does have a reversal, which the previous match we saw, the opposing character Terumi did not have a meterless reversal, so that may have been a big factor in how they defend themselves. Oopsie, accidental 6B from half screen.
Already caught in the web of bits and pieces, and it's nice in and out playstyle here from Cadenza, just zoning, rush in, get a few hits, go back, and just keep Ragnar in the cage, but bust out.
Yeah, can't. I mean, he just keeps swinging. I can hit by the laser, it's fine.
Combo breaker.
Just keep going. Oh, okay, overhead.
Oh my gosh, into the conversion. We take those as Cadenza. And
nice bait.
Simple. And that's the beauty of being able to play at that range with Moo, just avoiding reversals pretty handily. DPs aren't really going to cut it. We don't, you know, we don't extend our hurt boxes here.
Okay. Didn't respect that jump in, but the bit tagged him, so he was back to neutral. Another hit.
A quick low. Into more pressure. Now just trying to figure out how to get through. The 5B will do it.
Now it's Play Guy's turn to get some damage in. Pressuring. DP.
Yeah, had the meter to RC that, so never a bad idea to let it rock.
Oh, the falling DP. We like to see it. Gauntlet Hades.
Into RC, good damage here.
Yeah, this is a harder combo, but managed to pick it up. In the corner, not enough to kill, but it was really darn close.
Oh, escapes there, knowing that Play Guy was maybe avoiding the DP, so be able to fly out of the corner.
Good block on the overhead there, but gets tagged by the low.
Okay, RC full conversion, good damage here. It's a big setup with the bits.
Cadenza just stealed around here too with just another setup, right? The hit! Yeah, the charge laser. Good burst.
And then just, gets Hellsfang. After all that setup, all that space, really good from Play Guy. Just like, I'm going to use my forward advancing special, close that gap, have RC just in case, and worked out really well.
Stops Play Guy in his tracks with the jump 2C, and then uses the pressure to get the knockdown, but Cadenza uses overdrive into EA.
That's great. Got a little bit of damage. It's going to get the active floor ready, so that overdrive / burst is going to add up, come back really fast.
Good block on the cross-up.
Makes the escape, uses the bits to keep that pressure going, but finds a hit with the 5B counter hit on the crouch confirm too.
Yeah, good challenge there. Right when Cadenza started to move up, Play Guy challenges 5B.
Okay.
Guard cancel, counter assault.
Okay, fuzzy blocks, just jumps, nice throw tech into the run-up 5B.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Some characters are better than others at those throw tech situations, and Ragnar's one of the best.
Trade, counter assault in the corner, catches him twice!
The low to overhead. How do you block that? Goodness gracious, Play Guy taking that first game.
Yeah, and I think that Play Guy, like the thing that's really awesome about the play style is he just doesn't stop. He doesn't hesitate. And like that's what's really gotten him a ton of damage is that like right when you think Cadenza's about to press, it ends up being an overcommit because Play Guy challenges with the right normal.
Yes, he's Play Guy, not Stay Guy. He's not sitting down waiting for the next thing to happen. He's making the moves.
Exactly. But this time Cadenza attacks with a low. Just counter 5C.
And okay, we're bursting right back at you. Yeah, and now Play Guy's feeling it, feeling some momentum.
Yeah, the falling DP is a lot, giving him like multiple openings this time around.
Nice, air to air, just a good catch. Stick in the corner with the belly edge, and then the catch as well with the 2A to beat the roll forward.
And the optimal combo here off of it. It's a lot of damage from 2A. Most characters cannot do that. Very good round from Play Guy. So going from like losing that first round pretty convincing to a very dominant showing in the second game.
Yeah, everything is just showing up really well. And again, just the momentum carried over in the playstyle, just having that aggression is playing it so well. Cadenza's not really getting a chance to set up. At least this round is able to, but
good air dash.
Yeah, delayed air dash worked out pretty good.
Blood sight, it is plus, but
scoot. Into the 6A.
Nice anti-air.
Let's try.
Resets him with a death spike. This is big damage. 2.7. Nah, that's all right.
Okay, there's the grab though. It's gonna add up. There's the burst immediately, and now we're at a point where any one hit should finish the job here. Pretty simple combo. It's gonna do it, and Play Guy eliminates Cadenza with a 2-0 win on that pad Ragnar. I love it.
Yeah, that whiff recovery off of that, the 5C. Numu's 5C is pretty big, but there is some whiff recovery, and against a lot of characters that might be okay, but against Ragnar, who has some of the best mid-range normals, that's just really scary. And you just saw how Cadenza was able to do it. I got jump scared. What is that?
It's a massive amount of fuzz known as Big Willie chilling back at the Casa de Callisto. Give it all of the big pets from here, you know, virtual pets to Big Willie.
What if it's actually a still? What if that's just a JPEG? I don't see any movement.
I'm sure there are plenty of the cat pictures on deck for every occasion.
1, if it's a picture. 2, if it's an actual camera.
Ooh.
All right.
Another fun match. We got a Houston local and one of the best under-9 players in North America, who's been playing some BlazBlue and doing really well, Masoma, up against Matt Chaos, who's a legacy BlazBlue player.
Yeah. This should be good. So Masoma plays Izanami, right? And honestly, at a particularly high level, very good at some of the more difficult Izanami, like some of the more difficult Izanami conversions and Oki and like the movement.
Yeah.
That stuff is really difficult, but Masoma's already shown like a lot of mastery with it.
Yeah.
And the one thing that we did see that was lacking was a bit of matchup knowledge, right? So if Matt Chaos picks a character that Masoma is not too familiar with, they may be able to take advantage of that. Because we all know Izanami is a very, very strong character, but as with anything in BlazBlue, if you don't know the matchup very well, it can be hard to win no matter how it goes.
Yeah, very true. I mean, you saw like they were in pools against Brkrdave, and Brkrdave took it. And Masoma was literally on Twitter just like, I need more experience. I feel good making it out of pools, but I just gotta understand all these characters, and you know, you're here at Combo Breaker grinding it out. So it just really makes me happy to see a kid as talented as him, you know, running through so many people in Under-9, doing so good in Melty Blood, but now picking up stuff like this, BlazBlue Fiction, picking up BlazBlue, and just like, I'm gonna make the most of it, go to these events and crush people, because I'm just, you know, you really show the stuff that he's got. So Matt Chaos, it definitely is gonna be representing the old guard here, trying to stop the new kids on the block.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's a rite of passage, right? You have to beat all the old guys before you can become the new guy, so.
That's right. So looks like we're gonna get potential button check, we will see. But Masoma not afraid to pick the cheapies.
Yeah, I mean, he's also a very good Melty Blood player too, right? Melty Blood type Lumina, very strong showing in that game as well, so.
Yeah. You can expect him to be making top 8s across the board here at Combo Breaker. I would not be surprised, but we'll see what they can do in BlazBlue. Matt Chaos definitely gonna show up and show out with the Hakumen, it looks like.
Yeah, so Hakumen is an interesting matchup for Izanami. The counters do present like some level of resistance against her, because basically once you've countered so she can control independent projectiles, right? But once you can counter them, you can prevent her from gaining any strict advantage of it, right? Will you counter again? It's just a second pair of rock paper scissors that it wouldn't occur in a different matchup, right? So that's something that you can do, Matt Chaos, to try to take advantage of if he has the superior matchup knowledge here.
We'll see how it goes out, but okay, immediate up back into the formation, so it's going to give Masoma just trying to control a little bit of the neutral here. You know, these stanzas that she goes into are pretty powerful in their own right. In this one, she's able to block, but she can do so much. And that's kind of like you mentioned, that's a good start.
Yeah, in the corner here. You know, Hakumen's pressure is not so like scary, but he's really annoying. Good, yeah. That's something we didn't get to mention yet. When he cuts a projectile, it creates a like the big black ball thing. It's it's called the seal. So basically, it nullifies projectiles and it keeps nullifying them as long as they're out.
Yeah, some of his best normals involve that command grab, takes a bite. It's Morbin time.
It happened, guys. It was said in this block as well. Big orb finisher from Masoma with the ribcage on. Wake up throw! Zantetsu!
With all these resources on the Makatama is going to be a good amount of damage. Has to watch out for the reversal. Big steppy. Do it again.
He countersalted that. That was already blocked. But he wants the turn back.
Oh, counter. Nice bait here. There's the burst out. But a lot of resources here on Matt Chaos' side. Any one hit can finish it. Ribcage is up.
You know what's also affecting Yukikaze, the counter super.
Oh,
the regular throw. Yeah.
All right, simple super to do it, and all right.
And I was just saying, okay, well, what if he counters? But I guess regular fair beats it, so good choice there.
Yeah, not bad. And then you see like the ribcage. That is like the meme special. She activates basically hyper armor. You cannot really hit her out. You can't hit her out of anything. You can throw her. It deletes her barrier, but it's just so potent.
Yeah, I mean, it just like is coverage for any kind of anything, right? So
counter assault, nope. Wake up super, nope. It's just, ugh. Deal with it.
Good delay tech there, but Masoma, good follow up.
Yeah, already a great lead here with the blue beat. Gonna set up the ball into some Oki with the ribcage, and now you gotta deal with it. Tough.
Yeah, into the low. Bursts out from Matt Chaos. Tough situation to be in, but does have a lot of meter to work with here.
Yeah.
70%. Sorry, it's more like 75%.
OD to stay okay, but gets caught with a 5A. Didn't barrier it. Nice block at the cross up. Good defense here for Masoma. Matt Chaos has to figure something out.
Purple throw, does break it. Last second break, honestly. And again, with the sliding low, Masoma's probably going to take this.
Yeah, keep it simple. There we go. Going to the super to steal around. And game number 1 going from Masoma. Just being able to play that patient game, knowing that Hakumen isn't a very mobile character. So being able to just back away, set up the modes, and just have the ability to just command the neutral like that has been, stellar, and that's just kind of a trademark of Izanami.
Yeah, we did see some pretty good defense from Matt Chaos too, like a good reversal throw there against the ribcage. Really like to see that. Maybe we can make some adaptations here to kind of win, like to fight Masoma.
Try to get air grab, gets a hit, and that's that, breaking through projectiles that he's so good at. Nice throw, but even better tech.
Yeah, no fly zone with the jump seed there, right? Ooh, but gets tagged by the cross under there. That can be tough to do because Hakumen does not really have a normal run. He just has a regular dash.
Okay, the back dash. Gets a catch and catches the back dash on Hakumen. So that's a good start here as Masoma's going to get a little bit of damage. Tries to go for the slidey. Nice tech.
Tries to go for a frame trap there, but Masoma backdashed it.
Yeah.
Gets for punish.
Great range, like the pinpoint range to hit.
Another wake-up throw against ribcage. It's worked every time. 5C.
That could have been huge. Didn't cancel, and someone's going to take the turn back.
Yeah, if he just canceled that into Zantitz, that probably was the round.
Ooh,
throw counter. It's probably not enough to kill, but it's going to set up another setup here. It's really scary.
And probably just going to activate the ribcage with the bits.
Good usage of jump cancel.
Oh, no!
Yeah, it didn't stick the landing, literally. Like, he had the pressure there, but just let Masoma hit him out of it.
Yeah, Masoma used up all the barrier. It was a perfect opportunity. Couldn't air block or, anything. Would have just been perfect time to finish the job, but wasn't able to.
Ooh, nice usage of the jump 2A to nullify the projectile.
Okay.
More pressure. Doesn't allow the backdash. Not a lot of damage, but it's just annoying. Annoying him.
OD, okay. Trying to go for EA.
Yeah.
Nice up forward. Really good read from Masoma.
And this is a big reversal of fortunes here. The life totals have not reversed yet, but the situation's so good for Masoma here. Gonna get a mix up with the ribcage on. Jumps out of it,
but gets caught.
Okay, destroys the projectile. That's what we like to see. OD. Just jumps out of it, respects it. Zantitz to guard crush.
Nice grab.
Bro, this should finish it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Simple, clean. And I like that. There's some of those hints of the matchup knowledge that someone might not have. Knowing what to barrier or what specific special. So that's data for Matt Chaos.
Yeah.
Big steppy.
That's an overhead. It's quite quick. It doesn't lead to any damage, but it's just, it's a good option for Hakumen, who doesn't really have normal block strings.
Another throw counter. Has been fighting a couple of these against Matt Chaos. Masoma's going to get a great start here. He's going to get the ribcage.
Counters it, but throw again.
And then throw counter again. Matt Chaos is trying to challenge. It's not working out.
What's the next mix-up? Use the ball. Is it high or low? Ribcage on, goes for low.
There's the burst.
Matt Chaos is back against the wall here. No burst, and this combo probably going to finish with so much meter.
You're going to just get as much as you can. Tag on the super to do it, and that's going to be Masoma. 2-0, eliminating Matt Chaos here as Masoma moves on, and honestly, their first offline BBCF bracket.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know looking at it.
Excellently done. And they say Matt Chaos showed a lot of the right things to kind of challenge with and bring to the table, but just the defense just wasn't strong enough. Those throws added on so much damage and just created so much momentum for Masoma to go through it. So, well done. Awareness that, Masoma seeing okay, these grabs are that effective. Let's just keep rocking it. Change the timings a little bit to keep making them work, and there you go.
Yeah, and unawareness from me, but no one saw that. And up next we have Barlowe versus Ebonic Plague. So these are two long-running BlazBlue players. We have Barlowe, the Valkenheim player, and Ebonic, I wear a medal everywhere that I go, the Azrael player. Now, here's a real question for you.
All right.
If Ebonic Plague gets top 8 again, will he wear 2 medals, or will he stop wearing the other medal because it's not special anymore?
No, there will be more medals.
Okay, so start wearing 2 medals.
Nice wave. Let's everybody wave back to Barlowe. But yeah, it will just as many 8 medals as Ebonic Plague gets. He will just stack them on until he's like Tasty Steve, where it's just medals all over him instead of beads.
Dang, he's gonna be ripped after a while though. He's gonna have all those medals around his neck.
That neck strength will be out of this world.
Yeah.
So Valkenheim versus Azrael is going to be the matchup that we're going to see here. You know, Valkenheim, honestly, a character that eventually fell out of favor across like the BlazBlue titles. Definitely had a sat pretty for a long time. But Barlowe has not gave up the wolf yet and is a master of this character, so it'll be really fun to see.
Yeah, Valkenheim's a very challenging character. He's got a lot of really cheap stuff, obviously, and he's a very good mix-up character, but the reward is a little bit low for characters of his class now. You've got, you know, characters like Izanami and like Izayoi, who are also very similar, very strong mix of characters, but they're like, you could argue that there are some advantages to playing Valkenheim instead, but you know, a lot of characters have moved characters, right? Just there's more options to have also changed the dynamic as well. So, you know, Barlowe sticking true to his guns, and you know, Valkenheim is still a very strong character. So, in this matchup particularly, it can really go either way, right? So, Azrael is really good at harassing Valkenheim, but Valkenheim's got the mobility to kind of stay out of Azrael's range too as well, right? So, we'll see how it plays out. Good block here, overdrive, take his turn, but guard point, but doesn't finish the combo.
Okay, back touch out, just wants to make that space again. Great IBs, trying to challenge again with the knee, but Ebonic barely avoided it, but have to watch out. So you see, like, that's Valkenheim. Drive turns him into a wolf.
Guard point again?
Just let it rip.
Yeah, I don't see it. You don't really see that move that often, but it's working really well in this matchup.
Oh, and there's a nice wolf 2C. Gonna get a good start here with the knockdown. It's gonna lead a situation where, like, at least 2 more good hits will do it.
Scud punish.
Okay.
Not in time.
That is the reversal super that Azrael has available, but it is not as potent as you'd think it would be.
Yeah, that's actually one of the Ebonic trademarks, is using Scud Punish on Wake Up instead of the regular DP. And he's one of the few people who does it, but one thing about Scud Punish is it has more like horizontal range, right?
Yeah.
So if there's like something like wolf trickery there that may have been able to catch it.
Ooh,
Guard point again.
It's connected pretty much like 80% of the time, and each time you can counter hit.
The reason that it's happening is because right after the Gustav gets blocked, Ebonic has gone to 5B multiple times there, or 5C, and the guard point has been there. Nice bait!
The fadeaway against the EA, that was a beautiful reaction and just beautiful punish. And then, wolf break, mix-ups. Good luck blocking. Too bad. Impossible. Okay, there we go. Gets out.
Another guard point.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the guard point also seems very strong against Gustav as well, right? Because it is a mid-high guard point. And if you can just react to the fact that Azrael's coming in with his punch, that's a mid only, right? So it beats that. It probably also beats 6C as well. So all the movement attacks that Azrael does that are normally advantage, not really good against a Valkenheim player who's really just sitting and waiting for them. It's kind of like just like batter up, right?
Pretty much. You see something come out. I mean, what's the really low you're worried about? Is going to be like maybe like 2C. Or you're gonna see like the drop kick, and that's about it. It's I guess a little tricky. So I like that matchup knowledge that Barlowe's bringing to the table and seeing how Ebonic gets around. But there's the weak points. Yeah, it's gonna be some good damage here in the corner.
Here's the high weak point. Reapplies the high weak point. It's got both on still though. It's really scary.
Okay.
Barlowe just jumps out of there.
Oh, gets a full conversion too off the air to air. Not even on non-counter hit, so it's gonna put some pressure on. Ebonic does have an escape with the DP, but now has to deal with the wolf break pressure counter hit. Let's go.
Yeah, and the pressure's gone on for so long. The low weak point has fallen off as well. DP punished by 5C from Barlowe, but drops the combo. Yeah.
Big thing about reversals: if you make them whip, they cannot be RC'd, so you can get a full punish either way.
Doesn't respect the meaty, and I think he's alive.
He's gonna need one more hit.
Ooh, he reset him. I liked it. Double low there. Dive kick. We've waited for it the entire time. Doesn't respect the mid, and now he's forced to burst. Good situation here. Ebonic might be able to get a burst back too. Dive kick again. This time it gets outranged.
And we're out of wolf meter. He's gonna have to wait for that to recharge. Good opportunity for Ebonic to get through.
Gonna spend the meter here. Yes, goes for low.
Nice barrier.
Catches him jumping. Cross up again.
Maybe baiting a burst there. I'm not too sure. There's no burst available.
Oh,
But the guard point.
combo.
Oh no! Wolf meter is back. The Wolf's in play. He's zipping around. Azrael can't catch. And the whiff punish on the Gustav. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Barlowe, match point.
Just barely outranged it there, but really good awareness there.
Crazy spacing for Barlowe. Oh, fatal counter. Gets
Resets
another
him with a
counter,
low.
but nothing from it, and immediately gets hit by the guard point.
Yeah, those jump-ins are getting guard pointed really consistently from Barlowe. You like to see some kind of adjustment from Ebonic play here. Try to bait it out, maybe.
Oh, did not barrier the normal tier on Wolf mode to get a little knockdown, try to backdash.
Good backdash, but that anti-air is so hard to challenge. Low on Wolf meter, though, so Barlowe does back off here.
Oh
Another
my
guard point.
gosh!
Yeah, just so consistent against the air dash from Azrael, honestly.
Yeah, Ebonic is trying to take to the sky, gets air thrown for his troubles. It's going to be a one-hit scenario here.
DP,
Gets
RC's
out.
up.
Gets a dive kick. It's something, but we got the counter assault, and now just again, still a one-touch scenario.
Yeah, this should do it. He's got meter for super. And that'll close it out. Very clean game from Barlowe there. There's so much knowledge there with the 6A, right, from Valkyrie. The guard pointing all the air dashes, guard pointing all the Gustavs.
And a quick thumbs up, too. I like that. Barlowe staying classy, doing an excellent job.
Yeah,
like,
looks
it's
like
like 6A MVP. And no, but the Brew MVP, though. Big Willie.
Yeah, Big Willie giving us a little of the good side this time around. You'd love to see it.
I'm jealous of that cat, living it up, taking that big sleep.
All right, and we have a blank match card. So do we have any more matches? Okay. I'm hearing that we have a bit of a delay until our next match, but you know, I guess we'll have to keep you company. Is that so bad?
You know, I mean, I'm not the most popular guy. So maybe it's okay though.
What
it's
are you saying?
I got a nice shirt though, so I can at least flex that.
Yeah, there you go. You got to use your charm points right where they are.
We got guard points, we got charm points. You know, I might not be as good as Barlowe with it, but hey, I'll make it count.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's only Saturday.
Yeah,
this is only Saturday. It's not even 4 p.m. and it feels like we've been through at least 2 3-day majors at this point.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I still think it's Thursday because I left work on Wednesday, and so I was just thinking that like, oh well, now that work is like I didn't like work the last 2 days of the week, so I feel like I'm trapped in Thursday.
Oh no!
You know, where I wake up every morning like, all right, I gotta go to work today. It's Thursday, but
your brain still is in that
breaker.
mode. Oh wait, I'm in a hotel room. And you hear everybody in the lobby still playing games.
Yeah.
You can go to the 24-hour venue and just mash on whatever, and it just feels so good.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like, it's a major that never sleeps, right? Even though it's not in Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is a treat, so I'm excited to see back in full force and just all the noise. Everything's just been exceptional to experience.
It's been a lot first event for a lot of people too, right? Especially of this scale, for sure.
Oh yeah, I bet so many people it is their first major of any type, and I'm like, you picked the perfect one to go to.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good time. It's my first combo breaker too, actually.
Oh,
so
awesome.
It's really awesome to be here, and I'm really looking forward to coming back again. Honestly, it's just such a good event. It's really well run.
Yeah.
So much space, so much to do.
The worst part about combo breaker is there's only one a year.
Yeah, the worst part is also when it's over.
2 worst parts, yes.
Yeah.
But, we're still far away from that, and there's still plenty of amazing action. So, I mean, you're watching here on BG Callisto. You're watching any of the sister streams. You got your multi-Twitch going on. You need at least, 12 different windows to see everything. Hopefully your bandwidth can handle it, but, you want to watch all the fun stuff that's happening.
Yeah,
so make
you
sure
need
you
one
tune in.
stream to watch us, and then you need one more stream to watch somebody react to this stream, right, at the same time. So then you have, 8 levels of commentary going on.
Oh, my goodness. That is the new meta, right? Yeah, I can bring that up real quick.
All right.
Sorry for busting out the cell phone on stream, but we are doing it for a good cause.
They're blowing up my socials, guys. So this is, in fact, the last match of J-Pool. We're just waiting on Tsukuyoni and Clim, right?
Yeah, and K's looking stacked. You got Kizzy K and Psychotic in a winner's qualifier match. Lueshi and Matt and Coma, the legend himself.
Yeah, Lueshi. Is it Lueshi or Lushi? I don't know. We'll just let it go.
Well, yeah, I don't have an answer for that. I apologize. But we have Dragon Lord Z from the UK.
Oh, okay. Dragon Lord Z. Love that guy.
And then Toledo, who's a really good TO. An amazing player as well. And then finally, Uri and Unsafe on Hit.
Oh, okay. That's a good match. So Unsafe on Hit is the person who eliminated me from winners as well.
Oh, okay.
Really good Celica player. That's my fault for not watching Bobby in Japan play too much, but really caught me off guard with a lot of his good setups. So
nice.
Really good player, honestly.
And Uri just is no understatement, but one of the best Lychees to do it.
Yeah, a long-time Lychee player, runner-up at the Frosty Faustings. Just happened to run into a brick wall with Monarch's defense in the finals, but really good run from him other than that.
And then all of the loser side looks really good too. I mean, you have people like Kizzer Crate and Zen, the Ragnar player. You also have a lot of people I'm not like super familiar with, but you never know who's going to be coming up out of that lower bracket.
Yeah, I'm also going to shout out the other person to beat me, Xeon the Sylveon. What's it kind of Susanoo player?
Oh, you ran into one of them.
Yeah, Susanoo player.
Did they play just die on you?
They probably did, but I was too focused on not dying that I couldn't listen to Must Die. But
oh well. I know in their heart they had the song going. Yeah. There's not much you can do against these monsters.
As soon as I got hit by like counter hit 6B or fatal counter hit 6B, oh, the song's probably playing right now because I'm about to die.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that character is a monstrosity, and I do not envy anyone having to deal with him.
Yeah, a lot of the new characters are very unique even to BlazBlue, right? Because even BBCF is one of the most unique versions of BlazBlue. Just like some characters that were like between versions are even very different, right? From Chrono Phantasma, which is the previous version. Like complete redesigns like Bullet, right? How she works. So CF is just a really big deviation from a lot of different Blazes, which is part of the reason why like Blaze was so cool. Like between different versions, a lot really changes between them, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's like the same, still like visual, like Exor changes a lot, and between Strive in terms of like how they look visually. But even though this retain the same amount of art style, like a lot of them, like the mechanics have really changed as well throughout their different BlazBlues.
It's crazy how much goes through that, and just a decade-old game series. And it's been through so many paces, and eventually we'll see where this series goes from there. But what we're going to see, though, is where our next and final match will go from here, as both players are making it to the stage. Clim is now on deck, so Clim versus Tsukuyoni. We saw Tsukuyoni earlier with that great bullet, Clim with that Azrael. So it'd be a very highly aggressive and amazing match. I want to got breaking news. Willie, about a minute ago, executed a perfect spin.
Oh, it's not called a 360 ollie. It's a 360 Willie.
I love that one. We need to coin that. That is perfect. We need a GIF of that for Callisto's stream, and that is that title. Beautiful.
All right. Looks like so this matchup is pretty interesting because for the most part yeah, that's what I was saying too. But basically, when it comes to this matchup, right, Azrael's not known for being able to get all the way across the screen super easy, except with one move, Gustav, right? But the thing is that, with that kind of extra space, Tsukuyoni could power up to level 1 or to level 2 heat gauge.
Yeah.
But it's just up to Clim to kind of stop that with the counter hit Gustav, right? So we'll see how that works out. But in trying to predict that the heat is coming out, the charge up is coming out, Tsukuyoni could always neutral jump into punish too, right? So maybe that'll be a big factor in this matchup.
Okay. Well, Tsukuyoni gets a good start though, getting the air to air, and now just get the heat gauge, get some momentum, and force Azrael to block, and just meeting it every which way has been really nice.
With the meter.
Ooh, I like that. Get that damage where you can, and get a good start to the round. Oh my gosh.
Back up to level 1, level 2.
You think it's gonna end, right? Every time you think it's gonna end, just keep going. Counter hit again. Oh my god. These jump buttons from Tsukuyoni calling out Clim so well, it's adding up so much.
Okay. Back to the corner. 3C super.
Okay.
Yeah, just get as much damage as you can and then power back up to level 1 maybe. No, just goes for the neutral.
Oh, get the counter hit too. That was a long perfect, but a perfect nonetheless.
That was a crazy chase down, yeah. Just knew Clim was going to backdash, I guess.
I mean, it's not a bad option. You go 2B. I think you might be able to low profile the DP. So it's one of those things, like little matchup things, that it's really tricky for Azrael to escape Bullet because she has that just low to the ground.
Okay, anti-air whiff, so Clim takes the turn. Air dashes in, gets an overhead, breaks the weak point. Okay, burst to level 1.
Yep, burst and activate. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Works out good. Escapes. Gets
no tech, yeah. No tech gets a low weak point. Gets baited.
Try to reversal with the hit grab. Didn't quite work. Oh, double dash again into the Sentinel dump. Should be able to finish it here with the Black Hawk Stinger. Oh.
Yeah. Just like that. Your turn, my turn, right? Both players taking their turn to take a round.
Right, so a lot of line here to set the pace.
Ooh.
Counter hit 6C on the airborne hit too, so it's going to be a nice little hit into the mix-up with the weak point available to get the bounce. No, we're going to go for the low one and have double weak points.
Yo, goes for the low, but doesn't follow it up.
Oh, hopped over the 2B. That's a good option, the 6C.
Overdrive?
Oh, I like that DP. I like that relay situation, but good blocks from Tsukuyoni. Oh my god!
DP's right into the armor.
You just see her reaching, and this man's reeling back with the biggest boot!
Yeah, that was a good round.
Oh my gosh.
Two back-to-back good rounds from Clim. Kind of really, what an answer, right?
And that first round really shook him awake.
Sure
now he's back to like the Clim we know and love that just armors up at every situation on defense and just blows through it all. But okay, anti-air. And gets a nice whip punch from the Gustav too, so that's a nice start.
Goes for the low, gets tagged out of the air by 6C, goes for it again. This time doesn't combo. Anti-air gets baited.
Nice answer to the 2B. Is that 6C has been really working out. Forces the burst up from Tsukuyoni. Oh, 2D, max range.
And this might finish it, honestly.
Yeah, at this point with Blackheart's finger, that's going to be enough. Oh,
yeah.
Goodness gracious, Clim.
Yeah, Clim's away. Clim just came from uni, but now he's back in BB mode.
Took one round to get into it. Now it's BB speedrun. Summer games done quick. Starting Clim. Oof.
Ooh, what a frame trap with the Rekka.
6C again. These jumps. Try to 2B. The 2B is not working. Clim's getting around it. Big damage here is going to be pretty much a one-touch situation after all this, and there's still no burst available for Tsukuyoni.
Double perfect. Double perfect.
Overhead. There's going to be a burst at least, but how do you get out of it? Okay, no,
okay, not a perfect, but not a good situation.
Not at all.
You know, Tsukuyoni, I couldn't even talk.
Clim's too fast for you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, he completes the speed run. He does advance to BB Losers Top 24, and with that, that's the last match for this particular block.
Yeah, a lot of amazing ones. Just like look back and like kind of recap all the folks like who made it through. We saw Brkrdave make it out in the winner's side of the top 24.
Yeah.
You saw.
I think Monarch also made it as well.
Yeah.
That made a strong impression on me.
And then of course, XX_Bloodshark69_XX. Winning, 2 over Ryukasim, and then finally it was DGF over pochp in an excellent, really close match.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of good matches there. We'll see them tomorrow for top 24 to top 8, and then after that, whoever advances from that pool as well will also make it all the top 8. But don't go anywhere if you want to watch some more BlazBlue. We've got another BB block for top 48 coming up right after this. See you guys soon.